My family and I took a trip up to Washington State for the cooler temperatures and the autumn colors. My name's Dustin. You're watching The Red-Headed Stranger, and this is Washington. We flew out of Oklahoma City, drove through the remnants of some wildfires, and landed in Leavenworth, Washington. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are in Leavenworth, Washington. Yeah.
We're in Washington. Exciting! Look at this view we have. That's the bridge. Dustin's flying the drone over here. Say hi, Dustin.
Hey guys.
It's my mom. Look at all that water flow.
We were up pretty early with the time change between Arkansas and Washington, and none of the shops or stores or anything were open yet, so we went ahead and walked a little trail along the river on the south side of Leavenworth.
Woo! Woo! That made my butt wet.
Look at this, nature's toilet. Oh, this is perfect.
Wait, there's light red.
Now they're looking for buckeyes out here. Believe it or not, Leavenworth was not always a Bavarian-style village. Instead, the towering mountain peaks and bountiful land was known amongst the Native Americans as some of the most plentiful land anyone had laid eyes on. The Yakima, Chinook, and Wenatchee tribes all hunted the same land for deer and elk, and also fished Icicle Creek for salmon. Settlers, hungry for gold, timber, and furs, soon settled the area, and by 1890, Icicle Flats was born. The area exploded with the arrival of the rail line near the turn of the century. At that point, Leavenworth was a whole lot less Bavaria and a whole lot more deadwood. The logging and sawmill business was great, until it wasn't. When the railroad rerouted its rails and moved out of town, it almost turned Leavenworth into a ghost town. The area scuffed along for more than 30 years, always on the brink of extinction. In the early 1960s, town leaders had a bright idea: change Leavenworth's appearance to draw visitors. If the gorgeous alpine hills had no equal except in German Bavaria, the city planned on completing the experience. This was no mere facelift. In addition to completely renovating the downtown area, community leaders created a series of festivals drawing people into the town. From there, the Autumn Leaf Festival, Malifest, and the immensely popular Christmas lighting festivals were born and continue to this day. To say the change worked is like saying you can taste a hint of cabbage in kraut. For decades, Leavenworth has been a top tourist destination in the Pacific Northwest. More than 1 million tourists walk the streets every year, finding Bavarian authenticity and Northwest hospitality.
That huge German Shepherd.
What do you mean possible?
Look at that cat. He has that one.
After exploring the town, we headed to do something a little different. Now we're going to a reindeer farm. 3 generations of family work on the farm every day, along with their incredibly dedicated staff. Since opening to the public in December of 2016, nearly 500,000 visitors from all over the world have marveled at the magic of reindeer in Leavenworth, one of the last remaining places on Earth that offers guests a chance to go inside the reindeer enclosure and interact with the entire herd. This is truly a bucket list experience that shouldn't be missed.
The big one?
Emery, go touch a turkey.
No, I'm not doing that.
Are you scared of them?
Will you give me $1?
Yes. I'm kidding, don't touch the turkey.
Okay.
Their happy herd of reindeer, the domesticated version of caribou, will enchant and delight both young and old. They are proud to support the Caribou Conservation Alliance. Caribou are protected species in the lower 48. The last remaining wild herd was relocated to Washington State in 2019.
The horns on a cow, for example, are hollow, but the antlers.
Reindeer have been domesticated for centuries and have depended on humans for their care, while doing some pretty incredible work carrying weapons through the snowy mountain passes during World War II, performing mail routes in Alaska, providing clothing and sustenance to native Sami in northern Norway, Sweden, Finland, and of course making the yearly journey around the globe, helping Santa and carrying his impossible load of gifts for girls and boys all over the world. Leavenworth, Washington sits at the same latitude on Earth as parts of Mongolia that boast the healthiest, largest reindeer in the world. Do you know reindeer are considered one of the most highly accessorized creatures on the planet? Go and learn about these incredible animals and leave with memories to last a lifetime. You said watch your face, dude. After the reindeer farm, we headed west to the coast. You could still see smoke rising from the wildfires in the area. We're in Leavenworth this morning. Now we've made it to Long Beach. Look at that sunset behind me. Waves coming in. And then I asked Brittany to marry me. Coming down the stairs at Cannon Beach.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel at Cannon Beach.
Cannon Beach is a small coastal town in northwest Oregon with a population of about 1,500 people. It's known for its dramatic natural beauty, long sandy shores, iconic haystack rock, and its role as a filming location for movies like The Goonies. Haystack Rock is a massive 230-foot tall monolith that is a major landmark and home to various seabirds and marine life. The town gets its name from a cannon that washed ashore from the USS Shark in the 1830s. Hey, buddy. I'll leave you alone. Uh-oh, water's coming in.
We found so many jellyfish. And this is on land. Look at us.
Hold it. We left Cannon Beach and headed up the road to the site of the Peter Iredale Shipwreck located in Fort Stevens State Park. The Peter Iredale, a four-masted steel ship, ran ashore in 1906 and now is one of the most accessible shipwrecks on the west coast. It has remained here slowly decaying on shore for more than a century. At low tide, visitors can walk up to the vessel's remains and wonder about how it met such a fate. Oh, gotta run. We left Fort Stevens, got back on the 101, and headed up towards Astoria and the historic Astoria Megler Bridge. The Astoria Megler Bridge is a 4.1 mile long truss bridge spanning the Columbia River, connecting Astoria, Oregon with Point Ellis, Washington. It replaced a ferry system in 1966 and is the longest continuous truss bridge in North America. The bridge is a scenic and well-known landmark featured in several movies and carries U.S. Route 101. After crossing the bridge, we made it back into Washington and went through this cool tunnel. Then we headed to Cape Disappointment, which is a headland in Washington State at the mouth of the Columbia River. And Cape Disappointment State Park manages the area, offering hiking, 2 lighthouses, and the Lewis and Clark Interpretive Center. It received its name in 1788 when English explorer John Meares mistook the mouth of the Columbia River for a bay and named the area Cape Disappointment upon realizing his error. We went to see North Head Lighthouse, which was built to provide an aid to navigation for ships approaching from the north. Those ships could not see Cape Disappointment Lighthouse, 2 miles to the south, in time to safely enter the Columbia River channel. We got back on the road and headed up to Seaview to go and drive on Long Beach, where I almost got stuck in the deceptively soft, wet sand. We then ran into one of those quote-unquote no kings protests. Now, the only thing I'll say about that here on YouTube is that if Trump was a king, there would be no protests.
Is this better? Is it? I don't think so.
Out there braving the rain with their signs and their animal costumes. After escaping the protesters, we got back on the road and headed up to Ocean Shores where we would spend the night. Made it to our hotel in Ocean Shores, and now we're headed down this creepy beach access path. It's like we're in a hedge maze or something in here. Feels like we're in the Tri-Wizard tournament in Harry Potter.
Sir.
Feels like we're in a Disney movie.
A scary Disney movie.
Right? Like Alice in Wonderland or Vietnam.
Oh god, I got hit in the face.
Charlie's gonna jump out of here and get us. Okay, it goes to the beach.
Thank God.
How's that blanket dress treating you?
It's great. But I got robbed.
You were the freaking
Hurry, run!
Yeah, it's gonna get her.
Yes, it is.
Then it got dark, so we went to the arcade. We stayed and played for probably 2 hours or so, and it ended up being the kids' highlight of the entire trip. We begin our journey by leaving Ocean Shores and heading north into Olympic National Park. Hey guys, welcome back, and good morning from Ruby Beach. Ruby Beach is a scenic beach in Olympic National Park, Washington, known for its dramatic sea stacks, large driftwood, and colorful tide pools. It gets its name from the ruby-like garnets found in the sand and is located off Highway 101. Come on, I want to see you guys do some log jumping. Yeah.
Why are you recording a struggle?
Dustin, you missed it.
Did you fall down? You gotta make sure you fall down on camera. Mom fell down. Oh, it's gonna get me. Oh. Oh, that one got me. Got me again. We left Ruby Beach and headed farther north into the national park to the HOH Rainforest.
We're in Olympic National Park, Washington. This is the view.
Come on, you gotta run. We gotta
I think my mom's gonna become a professional photographer, but show them how I'm dressed.
You look like Patrick Starr.
Look at my elephants, or my elephant and koala that I won at the arcade.
Oh no, Brittany's gonna get run over. We're on the Hall of Mosses Trail in Olympic National Park. The HOH Rainforest is one of the largest temperate rainforests in the U.S., located on the Olympic Peninsula in western Washington state. It encompasses 24 square miles of low elevation forest along the Hoh River, ranging from 394 to 2,493 feet. Oh, Patrick!
You like...
Brittany, it's a rainforest. Your feet are gonna get wet. Embrace the suck.
But my shoes are already muddy.
See? Who thought it would be raining in the rainforest?
Dustin.
They didn't think so. The rainforest receives an average of 140 inches of annual precipitation, among the rainiest places in the United States. The Hoh River Valley was formed thousands of years ago by glaciers and is the ancestral home of the Hoh people. Hey Brittany, look, it's a mother tree.
The sacrifices they make.
That's basically you.
I know, right? What about this?
Emery, go stand by that. What's wrong, Patrick? Embrace the suck.
Ow!
Jump!
I'm not
Jump!
Come on, there's people behind you.
There's people behind you. Hurry up.
Run and jump.
Stop recording me failing.
Jump!
Imagine going down this in a motorcycle or a bike.
We have trees coming out of that tree.
This is the reason you don't vote for Democrats. Feet.
Man!
You got wet feet. You got wet feet. Molly, what about you? They look pretty wet.
They're squeaking. Can't you hear them?
That was the Hall of Mosses trail while it was raining. Now we've made it to the Sol Duc Hot Springs in Olympic National Park. After getting soaked and cold in the rainforest, we headed to the Sol Duc Hot Springs Resort to warm up in the hot mineral springs. The resort offers 3 mineral hot springs soaking pools and 1 freshwater pool. The spring water comes from the rain and melting snow, which seeps through cracks in the sedimentary rocks where it mingles with gases coming from cooling volcanic rocks. The mineralized spring waters then rise to the surface along a larger crack or fixture. I paid the kids $10 a piece to get out of the warm hot springs and jump in the freezing cold pool. Hey, how cold is that?
It's freezing!
Is it bad? Money well spent. Then we dried off and ate dinner in their restaurant, which I would argue was the best meal of the trip and headed back to our cabin.
Fish and chips, bourbon, something, strip steak, chicken wings, and mac and cheese.
We're playing board games because there's no TV and no internet here.
It's so fun.
Well, good morning from our cabin out here at the Sol Duc Hot Springs. Let me show you around. We got all packed up and started our journey back towards Seattle to fly out the next morning. Ooh. Check this out, Salmon Cascades. If you look close, you can see salmon jumping up that little waterfall. I believe this is Crescent Lake. We decided to stop off and get breakfast at the Lake Crescent Lodge. Lake Crescent is a stunning 624 feet deep glacier-carved lake and is one of the iconic destinations in Olympic National Park. The lodge was built back in 1916 and had a really cool rustic feel about it. And then we were treated to a delicious breakfast while we were able to look right out the window at the beautiful lake. Then it was back on the road headed towards Seattle. Mainly because I've never been on a ferry before. to Swan's Trail Farms for some apple cider donuts. All right, now we've made it to the whole reason we're here. All right, Brittany, which one's better?
I think these are pretty good.
Are they as good as the Northeast?
I think they're better.
They're not better than the Northeast. They're better than Fayetteville's. After we had our fill of apple cider donuts, we headed back into Seattle to the Pike's Place Fish Market. Pike Place Market is a historic public market in Seattle established in 1907, known for its fish throwers, fresh produce, local crafts, and diverse food vendors, and is the oldest continuously operating public market in the United States. Then we headed down to the Gum Wall. The tradition began around 1993 when patrons of Unexpected Productions Seattle Theater Sports stuck gum to the wall and placed coins in the gum blobs. Then it was off to the Space Needle. One of the most photographed and recognized structures in the world, the Space Needle was built as a cultural centerpiece for the 1962 World's Fair, whose theme was the Age of Space. At 605 feet tall, the landmark was constructed to symbolize humanity's space-age aspirations, and since its grand opening on April 21st, 1962, continues to represent the innovative and forward-thinking spirit of Seattle. The tower's 520-foot saucer-shaped top house offers visitors Seattle's only 360-degree indoor and outdoor panoramic views of downtown, Mount Rainier, the Puget Sound, and the Cascades and Olympic mountain ranges. Floor's moving. So I'm not gonna lie, it was a little freaky walking out on the glass floors, being up so high in the air and just looking straight down into downtown Seattle.
You have all the pictures?
The whole thing spins. After the Space Needle, we headed towards our hotel, had dinner, went to bed, and got up really early to catch our flight home. You can see Mount Rainier off in the distance as we're taking off. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as we enjoyed making it. Please be sure to like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.